Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Hyundai Sonata, you have exhaust leak. In this video we'll cover almost every possible exhaust leak placed on that car with the engine and the exhaust system completely removed. We can show you everything with a great detail guys, so make sure to stay till the end and we'll explain what it is and why exhaust leak is super dangerous and it can actually guys make you sick and even can cause you to pass out. So make sure to stay till the end and we'll explain that. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Simply because our mission at the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos. Now, if you need to buy any parts, tools, for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below guys. That's where we get all our supplies from. Usually amazing price and very quick shipping. So, excuse me, that's the engine removed out of this Hyundai Sonata. This is specifically 2013 model, but it should work on multiple years, models and generation Hyundai Sonata. The engine is removed as you can see with the exhaust system, so we can demonstrate that. And if you look at it guys, on the engine right here, on the back side of the engine towards the windshield, this is where the exhaust system will attach to the cylinder head. Between the cylinder head and the exhaust system you have that gasket that's known as exhaust manifold gasket guys. Exhaust manifold gasket. The purpose of that gasket is to ensure that you don't have exhaust leak between the cylinder head and the exhaust manifold. And this one was leaking. As you can see, that black spot means that there was a leak, and right here there was a leak as well. So one common place where you can develop exhaust leak is the exhaust manifold gasket, especially if the engine was taken apart, let's say cylinder head replaced or anything like that that involved the engine taken apart, or the exhaust manifold was removed, and the new gasket was not installed, or not the bolts and the bolts were not torqued correctly and the sequence wasn't right. That can happen easily and develop exhaust manifold leak, and you can even see it right here. Number 2 guys, you have another gasket between the exhaust manifold and the flex pipe. This gasket right here, between these two it has a gasket. It looks just like this one, and it's a multi-layer gasket. Usually it's like 4-layer gasket. You can see it's pretty big guys. Pretty big gasket, thick gasket, but if it's left loose, it can develop leaks easily as well. So it could be from that gasket. Let's go in order. Number 3, it could be upper oxygen sensor. This is the oxygen sensor right here. If it was removed and wasn't tight enough, or the thread was screwed, it was messed up, that can cause exhaust leak as well. Number 4, flex pipe. On higher mileage vehicles, especially if you live in a wet climate or you have snow, those tend to fail more often because especially cold climate and wet, condensation can eat those as well. So flex pipe, the engine will move constantly. The flex pipes allow movement of the exhaust system and the engine. It constantly move up and down and eventually it can fail. Number 5. The exhaust manifold gasket between the flex pipe and the catalytic converter. That can happen easily as well. Number 6, downstream oxygen sensor. This is the oxygen sensor on the catalytic converter that detects if the catalytic converter is doing its job. And you go to number 7 guys, you have another gasket that attaches to the last part of the exhaust. Those are the most common ones. Now if you have a hole on the exhaust anywhere, it will be pretty easy to see. You have a black spot on it somewhere where it's leaking, you'll be able to notice that. Now if you keep driving with bad exhaust manifold gasket or leaking exhaust manifold, you're putting your health in danger. Why? Because exhaust gas will get in the cabin and it can make you sick. You can even pass out. There was reports about police vehicles, I think it was Ford Explorer, you can check about that had some kind of factory defect, something happened and exhaust gas was making its way in the cabin, and that caused policemen to pass out or get sick as well and have constant headaches too. So always make sure you fix exhaust leak and never drive with an exhaust leak. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.